a
In
lot to
fact,
handle.
this whole weekend, and like we can't even call it SummerSlam weekend anymore because it was AEW. It was SummerSlam. It
It
was
feels like AEW kind of overshadowed, right?
yeah.
Like, I mean, the Punk return, I think, was the biggest thing that happened this weekend. Certainly the best big thing that happened
Yeah.
this weekend
Yeah, yeah,
because,
yeah, absolutely.
like SummerSlam had a
The
couple big
bestly
returns, but
orchestrated, the best
hmm
orchestrated thing that happened this weekend
when did
was
you get to watch the Punk return? Did you watch it live or
I
did
watched it
you?
live. I watched it live. So I was obviously like I finish up work on a Friday and then I am off at the weekend, but I normally have my other jobs to go to at the weekend and stuff.
Right.
But luckily Saturday I wasn't working until like 9 o'clock at night. So I was like, this is fine. I was like, I can stay up and watch it. And I'd actually finished work and I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna just have a wee nap. And I had a wee nap and then I woke up at 1 and I was like, oh my God, I've missed it. I've missed it. And I was like, oh, didn't realize it was on at 3 in the morning in the
Right.
UK time, and I was like, oh God.
Yeah,
But
because
I
it's
was like,
right
right,
after SmackDown that it comes on.
totally. So I was just like, right, did not realize that. So I was like, okay, watch SmackDown. So watch SmackDown, great, enjoyed SmackDown. And they, because obviously, like, it was like the kind of John Cena, Roman stuff was all kind of coming
Hmm.
to a head and enjoyed that. And then watched that, and I was like, right. And I won't lie, I was watching it on a dodgy stream, right?
That's okay.
I had to watch it on a dodgy stream, because I didn't have the fight like thing all like hooked up at the time, and I was like, oh, because
Uh-huh.
normally I would just buy it on Fight, but I was just like, right, wait, I need to try and get this. So I'd been sent a stream, and it kind of kept cutting out, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna miss like the first opening bit, and something in me was like, if they're gonna do Punk, it's going to be to open it, like
Because
just
that's
in
what
my head.
everybody wanted to see, right? Like I can't
Yeah,
imagine them coming to on Rampage and like starting with the John Moxley match or
yeah,
something because
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole crowd was chanting for Punk, like
Yeah.
everybody wanted him to
Oh,
be
it's
there.
a Chicago crowd, yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the thing as well, and the like, see the way the Roman and Cena promo was going. I actually tweeted about it, and I was like, this seems like it's gonna go over. And the thing is, like, somebody obviously someone on Twitter was just like, they can't go over because Fox has news or whatever. Like, I don't know that. I don't live in America, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Local news starts at like right
Yeah,
bang on well 9 here, but like 10
right. So
east or
I
whatever.
did
Thank
not
you for
know that it
cheering
needs.
again, Carlos. You're the best.
Oh, thank you, my angel. But like, I didn't realize that that is like a proper thing, and they are so strict with times because obviously,
Yeah.
like the amount of times the things have run over or cut, whatever. So I was like, oh, this is. I was like, I bet you they run over as a really cheeky kind of like fu, and I was,
Oh,
and,
you know what?
and
If they could, I wouldn't have
but
been
this is the thing.
surprised.
100%. And I was sitting there and I was like, this is it. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And then luckily it finished like super bang on. And I was like, right, okay, load up stream, do it. And then got it. And then it was like taking forever to load. And then when it did, all I heard was the da na 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 na, and I was like, oh,
It's like, ah, it's happening.
I was like dying, and then it cut out, and then like you'll have seen in the chat, like me and Stemp were both like probably on the same stream, and I was like, oh my God,
Probably.
it keeps cutting out, and like all
Yeah.
this, but managed to see the whole promo fight, like like managed to like skip back and stuff and see it all, but it was
It was
insane.
brilliant, wasn't it? And like if you tuned into Rampage right away, like bang on what time did that come on here? 9 or 10 Eastern. If you got on right away, they open it, they welcome you to the show. They're like, it's exciting to be here, and there was kind of just a pause, and everybody was going CM Punk, CM Punk,
Yeah.
CM Punk, and then like it almost felt like there was just a little like I don't know, like when you're about to go over the top of a roller coaster or something,
Yeah.
like that
Oh my God. Yeah. You're
anticipation.
just like,
You're just like, he's gonna be
oh.
here, he's gonna be here, he's gonna be here, he's gonna be here. And then when his music hit, and they didn't show him right away, they just showed like the screen and the fists and the whole
Yeah,
deal.
of course, of
And I
course.
was
Like,
like,
and it was just
it is him, right?
beautiful.
It is him, right? It is him, right? Like they're not gonna swerve us, or like they're not gonna do a Paul Heyman and have somebody else come out. Like they're not gonna have MJF come out to CM Punk's music or whatever. Of course they didn't. Of course it was actual Punk. And then having us have to wait through the ad break to get to the promo, I thought was
I
pretty
know.
smart. Like, okay, you
You know
have to
what?
stay
That is
tuned
smart.
in.
That was smart. The one thing is like, because like I had been like, I don't know about you, but I had been so much of the mind where it wasn't going to happen. I had been
See, I
like
think we
saying to
talked about it
people,
last week, and I thought it was going to
yeah,
happen, and you were not convinced.
no, I genuinely was like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I actually kind of thought it'd be more like more likely the Daniel Bryan thing, even though I'm 100% convinced now that he's not going to come back for a wee while. Like, I
Uh
think
huh.
he's actually going to take a lot of time off for his family because you cannot come off on the tailcoats, the coattails,
Coattails?
coattails of that. Like, you can't do that because it wouldn't be fair to Daniel Bryan. Actually, do you know what I mean? To do that,
Yeah, because I mean, you
um,
want Brian's return to or
to mean
AEW
something.
debut to feel
Yeah,
like a big deal. It's not going to
yeah.
feel quite as epic as Punk, I
Oh
think,
no,
just
no, no.
because like when Daniel Bryan came back to
The thing is,
wrestling in
it wouldn't
WWE, that
ever.
was the big deal. But
I
like
don't think
Punk
it
coming
ever
back is
would.
one of the biggest things. Like you can't
Yeah.
top it. But you
Well,
don't want it to overshadow Brian. I agree with you.